Ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to September. Let me tell you what you've won. You've won one metagame report from a 1M-Cole40. And let me tell you, it's probably not going to be worth much, because I'm going to be straight honest with you guys, a lot's changed, alright? This metagame, it's like a whole new world. Like, if you've ever watched Aladdin and you just love Jasmine, I shouldn't have said that. Well, welcome to the metagame review. Let's stick on into this, shall we? Welcome to the part 1 thesis of the month of September and what we're going to be expecting walking through that metagame. So, you need to understand first up that there are a lot of iterations to a lot of these combo decks. We're going to start off here with number 1, which is Orcust. Now here's what I'm going to tell you about this deck. The Orcust engine is being splashed in a lot of hot garbage at the moment. Now you might be asking yourself, well, can't I just go back to playing Blackwing Orcust from the last couple of formats? It doesn't work that way. I'm saddened to say that the way that the format is shaped up at this point, that you don't get as much diversibility with this as you would honestly like to. Now, with that being said, we're probably going to continue to pack the Orcust engine in literally as much goopy goop as we can at the moment. And I mean that in a good way, because quite honestly, this deck, yeah, getting rocked actually is kind of broken, but how much does it actually matter if you get rocked? Like, you at least have the Crescendo to bounce off of the opponent. So this is what you need to understand. Coming out of all of these events, Lunalight Orcust looks like the most interesting version in terms, not like that it's complicated to play, but when you look at the build, you're like, oh, hey, you know, with the Lunalight engine, I get a consistent engine to build the board, and I get to Boral Sword my opponent to death. Well, that seems like really good value, and I mean, it does. Like, the Lunalight engine adds this whole extra layer to this deck. So at least in terms of like combo ability and things like that, yeah, you get that extra layer. Now, with that being said, I've seen spicier versions more towards like pure Orcust per se. We're using Scrap Recycler to dump the beautiful O-Lion to make a token. There's also where you're splashing in the Tenyi Dark Monster. We're able to link out into the Link 1, which is really cool, like combo extender plays to pop stuff. Like, yeah, pure is really good as well. But between splashing it with other engines and other things like that, I do think that the Orcust engine as a whole in the current format, like, is so cool just to see. And I mean, I don't like seeing diversity in my game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, but hey, when you can play 17 versions of the same deck and I guess get away with it, like, splash it all you want, kids. That's what Orcust is about. Like, I don't know, just pick your poison, literally, this format. Number 2 on our list here is Salad. Now, this deck literally kind of sat in the back of the room and was like, alright, what do we do? You've seen the meme. It's like, alright, we need to improve this game. And Salad's just like, oh yeah, don't forget about me. I'm always here. And then he gets kicked out the window. Well, it's kind of what Salad's been this format, honestly. The way that Salad just has had to evolve, I think the latest version that we've seen success with was the Seahorse Archiver, the Danger Engine packed into it. By the way, the Danger Engine in Salad is really good. You know, like the Tsuchinoko and the Jackalope. Yeah. We had talked about it a long time ago. I think me and Simo mentioned it, and we're like, oh yeah, there might be Salad with Danger at one point. Well, come to find out, we were ahead of our time. Talking about that, because, I mean, Tsuchinoko. The deck is literally just Mirage Stalio Turbo. Use your counter trap card to disrupt your opponent deck. And that's literally all you need to do. Who would have guessed? Being able to just bait out your opponent with Roar and Rage and put yourself in a good position. The deck still has the same issues it did. It still stinks going second. Like, I mean, you can still break boards, but it's kind of hard. Like, playing around a Crescendo can quite be difficult. But I mean, if you're going first, oh my gosh, the deck is crazy good. Like, reminds me of some other decks in the format. Wonder who those might be. But going first decks are everywhere. But that being said, Salad's overall developability, it's probably not an English word, development in the format, yeah, it's going to continue to evolve. I think only the best players are going to be the ones playing it, because, I mean, who wants to go buy Signet Minings and not play Mirror Incest, right? Next up on our list here is Thunder. Now, Thunder's been in this really interesting place, just like Orcust has been. Now, we've experienced a couple of iterations of this deck. The newest comeback, actually, to this was actually Pure Thunder, coming off of the UDS, coming off of the last YCS. We actually, yeah, we saw Pure Thunder do something, and it was very well, like, informed by a lot of the player base that people knew that Pure Thunder was a good deck. Doesn't surprise me that the player base is often more educated, or the couple of good players that know things, that try to keep these things on the down low. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, but seeing the win to, like, the one in Top Cut, yeah, Pure Thunder as a deck is very good. In terms of, like, rogue representation, oh yeah, you'll be able to top a regional with this deck. The downside is you're kind of playing against yourself. I mean, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything, but, like, Thunder Dragon Matrix and the rest of the deck, sometimes the whole Pizza Rolly just doesn't work out, like, good Rolly. So, if you're playing Pure Thunder, understand that often the deck can be playing against you, but you should understand that. Now, on the same page as Thunder, you've got the Crusadia engine still finding its way into this deck. We have seen crazy builds with the Crusadia engine being packed in here. They're just being able to go Regulus, start, like, literally Maximus, Extender, break my board, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Guard Dragons. Thank you, Guard Dragon Crusadia. I love you so much. I mean, literally, Thunder is just splashed into this deck. Like, it's not even like a full Thunder deck at this point. It's literally Guard Dragon Crusadia, Thunder. Pick your, like, 6 Thunder cards, pack them in the deck, you're good to go. That's literally the deck in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you've either got Pure Thunder or you have a splash of Thunder in the metagame. Like, who doesn't love it? I mean, we've seen Thunder splashed in Pendulum editions. Literally 3 Thunder Dragons. You make double Colossus if you open up pretty okay. Like, and that's bad. But, like, Pendulum is, like, the only one that can truly splash this. And, like, even if they're splashing it, it's, like, a little side deck thing. I think I saw one deck last format coming off of one regional, and that actually main triple Thunder Dragon. I was like, oh, that's pretty cute. Like, and now, by the way, budget players, you'll be able to do this now because Colossus is affordable. They did the good thing. We're actually going to get to watch budget players mess around with good ideas for a little while, hopefully. I'm actually excited to kind of see splashable Thunder outside of, you know, the standard degeneracy, honestly. And the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video, and we will definitely do a part 2 on this, we're going to talk about Sky Striker. We've officially put multi-roll to 1. We've put Hornet Drones to 1. We've put Kagari to 1. This deck is still sitting at the dinner table, by the way. It's still 150% one of the best decks in the format. Now, here's the thing. Multi-roll destroys this deck if it gets removed from play, alright? Like, I can't tell you, not having your Spellbook of Judgment online for a lot of your games is really bad. Right? You'd be surprised, alright? Like, you should understand that. Like, now that budget players will be able to pick up the deck, now that it's kind of sad because, like, now the multi-roll's reprinted, like, you're not going to get to experience the deck's full potential. But tips to beat Sky Striker, brought to you by MCL40. Cosmic Cyclone, it's straight out of play. Alright, you don't have to deal with it the rest of the game, just remove it from play. This has been brought to you by whoever started main decking Cosmic Cyclone for True Draco. You got the multi-purposing off, you got the ability to answer 2 things in the format, you did it. You did exactly what your deck needs to do. Multi-purposing cards. But Sky Striker's still a problem in the current metagame. I mean, it's fair now. I know players hate dealing with it because it's been around for so long. I get it, but come on, guys, it's affordable now, right? Right? Everybody gets to play it now. So there's that. That's your watered down metagame report. We'll talk about Rogue in another video because I do want to talk about the Altergeist evolution, and I gotta, you know, talk about how great Triff's 17 negate videos are. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you guys on part 2. Always remember, make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you can watch me ramble on about this game I don't even like. Just kidding, I love this game. Alright guys, peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.